What is Web3? What is the blockchain? What do they mean for you as a user or a developer? The concept of Web3 revolves around transparency, decentralization, ownership, and data control. You see, in Web2, which you are familiar with, your finance apps, social media, and the websites you visit, you generally have to go through a third party. For example, if you want to share your thoughts publicly, you will need to use a platform like X or Facebook. In exchange for using their services, these third-party apps collect information on you. They sell this information to other businesses, such as marketing companies, and create targeted ads, amongst other things. What's worse, they can decide to restrict you from using their app or even shut down, and you'll be left stranded. Now, Web3 is saying no, I don't want you to be in control of my data. I want to be in control of it. I want to own it. I want a transparent, trustless, and decentralized system. This is where the blockchain comes in. The blockchain is a decentralized ledger that records transactions across a network of computers where no single entity owns the data. What's more, all the entries in the blockchain are cryptographically linked. This makes it very difficult to tamper with the history. Now, that definition might be a mouthful, so let's zoom out a bit and try to figure out why anyone would have thought of building the blockchain. You see, in 1982, a guy named David Chom proposed a blockchain-like protocol in an academic paper. Later in 1991, two guys, Strauss Haber and Scott Stonetta, started working on a similar protocol. They wanted to build a system where document timestamps could not be tampered with for their company. Then, in 2008, a person or group of persons calling themselves Satoshi Nakamoto decided to take it up a notch. They suggested that online commerce can be done in a peer-to-peer manner without the involvement of a third party such as a bank to prevent fraud like double spending. So they went ahead to build this thing called the Bitcoin blockchain. On this chain, you can perform financial transactions with a stranger without the involvement of anyone else and still be rest assured that you won't get cheated. This is because of a consensus mechanism called proof of work. Essentially, it means you don't need to trust the person you are dealing with because they literally can't cheat. And the currency used on this chain was called BTC. This is how digital currencies came to be. But that's not the end, there is more. In 2013, a guy named Vitalik Buterin proposed a new blockchain called Ethereum. You see, the Bitcoin blockchain was good, but nobody could interact with it. Vitalik built Ethereum, a blockchain similar to Bitcoin, but with the additional possibility of interaction. This made it possible for developers to start building applications on the blockchain through something called smart contracts. It was no longer just about making financial transactions. This is why you see different DeFi or GameFi applications today. After Ethereum, other blockchains that allowed interactivity came up, such as Solana or Sui. And this is how the Web3 ecosystem came to be. So what does this mean for you? Firstly, if you decide to get involved in Web3, you will need this thing called a wallet. A wallet is like a safe box. You are the only one with access to it, and you can receive money in your wallet in form of digital currency. Also, you don't have to give up any financial information to create a wallet. With your wallet, you can send money across countries without the need for a third party to verify or approve your transaction. Another advantage is that you own everything. Nobody is coming to restrict your account because you received 1 million. Another advantage is that you can easily move your wallet around. If you create a wallet with MetaMask, you can decide to move it to Trust Wallet and still have access to your assets, no stress. However, you should be aware that you own full responsibility for your wallet. Your wallet will come with a seed phrase and a private key. You must ensure that you keep these private because if they get compromised, anyone can get away with your assets. For a developer, there are some additional benefits. You no longer have to build everything from scratch. For example, if you are building a game app that requires a marketplace, you can easily integrate an existing DEX protocol. It's like having access to APIs, but these services cannot change their terms, shut down, or even revoke your access. Another advantage is that you don't have to manage user credentials or password resets. The only identity your users need is their wallets. and they can easily connect these to your app. Another thing is that you don't need to deal with payment processors or infrastructures. The blockchain can handle this. Your users only need to connect their wallets and approve or verify transactions. You should also know that once you deploy your code to the blockchain, you can never stop it from running or make changes with it. It is permanent. So if you have a bug in your code, then that bug is permanent. However, it is possible to mitigate this by deploying your code to a testnet first to test and find bugs. Then you can fix those bugs before deploying to the mainnet. Now, you have a better understanding of what the blockchain is. There's a lot more to talk about, but I will let you go for now and see you in another video.